All right, Amber, thanks very much for that. Time for Business in Vancouver, and Paul Harris with them is here.
Hey, Steve.
Nice to see you. We're talking about 2014 and what kind of growth we're going to see for BC. So what's the forecast look like?
There's some new forecasts trying to shed some light on how the economy nationally and within BC will fare from TD Economics. And it's quite encouraging. They're saying that globally they expect to see the economies improve, which in turn will see Canada's economy improve, and of course will affect BC in a positive way in three key areas: in housing, in jobs, and in exports. In housing, they're expecting the housing market to have stabilised during the course of 2013. In fact, they expect to see some housing sales improve during the latter half of this year.
Wow.
And they expect that to continue into 2014 as as kind of economic confidence continues to improve generally.
Right.
That in turn will help jobs, because if the housing market is more buoyant, there's more jobs.
Right.
As far as exports are concerned, they're pointing to growth in the US, meaning there's going to be greater demand for products shipped down from Canada.
Right, lumber and other things.
Lumber prices will improve, and so will natural gas prices too. So I mean, altogether, they're pointing to a pretty buoyant picture. They're not going overboard by any stretch.
Right.
They're saying that all the signs are quite encouraging. That with greater economic confidence, they're also pointing to a lower dollar value too, which will help exports as well. So all told, it's a pretty positive picture going into 2014.
Now, I'm sure the Bank of Canada takes a look at all of these numbers and all this data, and they do their own studies as well.
That's right.
Data, and then they start looking around. Well, maybe now's the time we start looking at interest rates and other things like that. So, but I guess they have to find that balance between letting the economy start to generate itself again, and then trying to
That's right.
interest rates.
They don't want to
slow
act
it
too
down.
soon in a way that might stymie it. I think previously they said they would keep rates where they are for the foreseeable, at least for the balance of this year.
Yeah.
Whether their stance will change will remain to be seen.
All right, so good news, housing sales, more jobs and exports. Those are things to look for.
Exactly.
All right, well, if you want some more information, go to BIV.com for more details. And Paul, thank you very much.
Thanks, Steve.